Hey, what's up, guys? It's Lord Civic, and today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and basically overall review of the new release Star Wars Visions. Now, first and foremost, before we begin, I just want to say when this was announced, I was super excited. One of my favorite things in the world, Star Wars, was going to be combining with another one of my favorite things in the world, anime. And even though I was super excited, I kind of had a couple worries. First and foremost, I know anime can be really cool, but it can also be so over the top. So over the top that I didn't think it would mesh well with the world of Star Wars because there's just some things that literally would not work within the rules of Star Wars. Obviously, it got announced as non canon, which washed away all my worries. But honestly, after watching this, I believe there can be some middle ground found where it can be anime and like just super over the top, but then it can also follow the rules and stay within the guidelines and the mythos of rules of Star Wars. And also, after watching Studio Trigger's The Twins, I want a anime Star Wars like full fledged film or TV show injected into my freaking veins. They did Promare, which is one of my favorite anime movies ever. And if you like The Twins, definitely check out this. It's just like Transformers with every rule of like, hey, should this make sense? We don't care. This is going to be as freaking awesome and as cool as possible. Like, it's like, watch it. It's like, if you like the Twins, definitely check out Promare. Now, with saying that, I just want to talk about a couple of things that I really liked and then some things that I did not like. First and foremost, I love that we have got a fine addition to the collection of 4K anime. Every single one is available in 4K anime, 4K with Dolby Vision. Sadly, it's in 5.1. We didn't get Dolby Atmos anime, which I was thinking this might be the first of its kind because I don't think Your Name, Weathering with You, Akira, and Ghost in the Shell, they all have 4K HDR, but I don't believe they have Dolby Atmos. Honestly, the sound design is freaking brilliant. If you have a home theater setup, your subwoofer is going to get a workout, whether it be the ignition of a lightsaber. There's another moment in episode 7, The Elder, where one of the main characters feels a disturbance in the force, and it's like you can actually literally feel the disturbance of the force in your room. What else? What else? Oh, next thing, I really liked how every Star Wars short film felt different. They did not feel the same at all. A lot of them dealt with the mythos of the Jedi or the Sith. Obviously, we had the ones that I feel like were the most different out of everything were Tatooine Rhapsody, which was about a Star Wars band. Not a Star Wars band, but a band that goes around the galaxy like playing their music. I think the main character used to be a Jedi. Also, we have Lop and Ocho, which I feel like a lot of fan art is going to be made about from a certain fan base. This is actually my favorite one, T0B1. I did not, I think it's Science Neru. I don't know, Science something, but I'm definitely going to check out their anime after watching this. This was freaking brilliant. And I'm going to get more into specifics in the like what I liked about each one in a second. But next thing, what I didn't really like and what kind of annoyed me, and why I think a full fledged Star Wars anime film or TV show can work. When I heard the word short film, I was expecting these things to be like 30, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I didn't understand when they were saying short film that they meant like shortest I think was 13 minutes, and then the longest one was The Nine Jedi at 22 minutes. Now, a lot of things with Star Wars or even anime is, or especially anime, is with these shows you get seasons to connect to these characters. You are literally almost spending a certain portion of their life with them. Like you basically learn everything about them. And for these short films, it's only so much you can do with the character development with the time that is allocated. But with saying that, they did a really, really good job of connecting me with the characters. Ones that I can think of especially were the twins, The Village Bride, The Nine Jedi, that's my favorite, T0B1. Elder was really cool too. Lop, yeah, like I really felt connected, even though it was like a short period of time, which I think is like really hard to pull off. And obviously, if they had more time, like I feel like they can make some killer stuff that would be like some of the best Star Wars we've ever seen. So that's like a negative, but I'm also like kind of seeing a positive out of it. Uh, there was nothing else I didn't really not like. I was reading a review. I forgot which one it was, but they said that almost everyone felt like it was meshed together. I mean, they deal with the Sith and Jedi mythos. One thing I guess I should recommend is you shouldn't watch all these, just binge it. I can see how if you do that, they can kind of start to blend together because there's so many new names, so many new characters. Sith and Jedi are just thrown at you. So I guess it can get kind of confusing if you watch them all at the same time. I watched them kind of like in batches of 3. There's 9 things, so I think like a session, take an hour break, or watch later in the day. I had school, so I watched first 3 episodes this morning, came home, watched 3 more episodes, stopped, played some games, and stopped, played some games, did some homework, then watched the last 3 episodes. So now the last thing I want to go over is specifics about how I felt with each episode. So first and foremost, we have right here the duel. This is a black and white film with the only color that shows during it is when the lightsaber is ignited. I feel like a lot of old school anime fans or the people that like, I don't know how to pronounce the word. I guess I should have looked it up before I did. I know it's Kurosa. It's spelled Kurowsa. I know there's like a mode you can flip on in Ghost of Tsushima where you can have like the whole black and white aesthetic of like the older samurai films. But really freaking cool. I love how the duel is like ended in like almost the most samurai way ever. It's really freaking dope, and I feel like a lot of people are like that, and I love that Lucasfilm like opened with this one and set like a really nice precedent of like what we were gonna get for the rest of them. First, this was my least favorite one. I do have to give them props though for making the one that felt the most different out of every single one. Also, it's pretty cool and weird that I think this was the only one where they actually used Star Wars characters that we've seen in the universe before that are actual canon characters. Both Boba Fett and Jabba show up, and I'm not gonna spoil anything like specifics for any of the films because I know some of you guys might be watching this without have seen it yet. But yeah, it was my least favorite, but I do have to give him props for being bold. It was really cool. I love a music anime, and right now I'm watching Kids on the Slope, and it's freaking blowing my mind. But this one I feel like suffers the most, where if it had more time to develop the characters, it would be a lot more emotionally impactful, and I'd probably like it a lot more. Inject Star Wars anime into my freaking veins. The Twins was freaking amazing. I think we need this bold and striking level of craziness in Star Wars. I understand that they break some laws with people being able to breathe in space. I can't really go into specifics about spoiling, but there is a Last Jedi reference, or I guess Rian Johnson reference that's in this one. And I was just like, yeah, that's Last Jedi. They did it so freaking well. It was somehow even crazier than the thing that was pulled off in that film. And please, Lucasfilm, give these guys a film. I don't care if it's canon or not. If that's what you have to do to get them, please get a Studio Trigger Star Wars film or TV show. Okay, next 3. I feel like 4, 5, and 6 were the ones that understand the thing that we love so much about Star Wars. Why people go out in droves. Why no matter through thick and thin, we'll be like, oh, I didn't like that Star Wars film. It's okay. I still have this one. I can look forward to this. These string of 3 episodes were probably my favorite 3 in a row of the entire ones. The Village Bride, oh, my bad. The Village Bride, beautiful story. A Jedi on the run takes in unique customs of a remote village under the threat by a warlord. Beautiful story, beautiful animation. Really goes into a beautiful tale of like almost the mythos of the Force. Really like that one. The Nine Jedi. I was like reading some of the forums and stuff online. Supposedly, this is a lot of people's favorite one, and I totally understand why. It has some really good twists and turns. It's the longest one as well, and this is another thing. This one, I feel like out of all the ones, had the best character development. I don't even know if it's just because of the time, but they got us to be able to connect to some characters and be like, no, this, please, why is this happening? Or, oh my goodness, I love this character overcoming this. It's so freaking sick. And this one does this really, really freaking cool thing with the lightsabers that are created in it. Basically, have these crystals, or not, maybe it's not the crystals, but they're constructed in a way where basically the wielder of it, when they pick up the lightsaber, they the lightsaber color will change depending on the, not the way the person feels, but basically just like the character behind the person. And it does some really, really freaking cool stuff with that. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that was just freaking awesome. Okay, now T0B1. This is my favorite. I had never heard of Science Neru. I don't know what the name of the studio is, but as I said, I'm going to definitely be watching their stuff after this. I believe they did some ping pong anime. I think I might start with that. But this freaking blew my mind. It's the story of a cybernetic boy who dreams of being a Jedi, discovers a dangerous truth about his creator. He has grandiose images and stuff and dreams in his mind of becoming a Jedi. And basically, some things transpire in his life, and he gets the chance to take on that dream, and it just does some freaking cool stuff. There is one point in this film where the two lightsabers clash and one goes up another one, and for a quick second, like literally I thought I was imagining things when I saw it the first time. And it's like, a lot of these like Easter eggs are like super heavy handed, like right in your face, like, oh, it's on there plastered on the screen for like 5 seconds. Or this one was literally like blink and you miss it type thing. When the two lightsabers clash, you can see the basically insignia. The two lightsabers clash and create the insignia of the Jedi symbol, the one that Obi-Wan wears on his battle armor. And I was just like, yeah, that was really freaking cool. As soon as I watched this one, I was like 5 minutes in. I was like, my best friend Amari, I was like, this is gonna be his favorite one. The Elder is really freaking cool. I can definitely see how a lot of people are going to pick this as their favorite one. It has really like wacky and cool stuff. It actually got pretty dang violent at a point where I was just like, this is Star Wars. This is this feels like some anime violence type stuff. But yeah, really cool. Cool duel. I definitely understand why everyone likes it. I liked it personally too. Lop and Ocho. I thought this one was really cool. It was 20 minutes. I think this was the either second or third longest one. It really doesn't talk on the actual topics of like the Jedi and Sith mythos, but I think it does a really good job of using that almost as a plot device of telling a different type of story. And I think it was really cool. It has kind of like a bitter ending, similarly to episode or film 9. Sorry, I keep saying episode. It's like an episodic format. It literally says episodes right there, so you can understand my confusion. But to end this one and this one on a bitter ending was really bold, and I thought it was like really, really freaking cool. Now, Akakira, I think I'm saying that right. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I think was, my bad, the brightness on the TV kind of dim. Give me a second. Ooh. Okay, now we're good. Akakira is another one made by Science Nesu. And this was a very interesting story that kind of felt like it dealt with some deeper and darker plot things. I feel like a lot of kids, when they watch it, they're going to be kind of confused. It was really an interesting choice for them to end it on this one because the ending was kind of really pretty freaking dark. But I do have to applaud them because it really was like, hey, this can go in like a really cool direction where it's like, yay, everybody ends all like happy in life and stuff like that. That's not how the real world works. And I love that it just felt bitter, real, raw. And it's like so weird because it's like this one is like episode 9 and then this one is episode 6. They're made by the same people but have like totally different tones, but they're both like really good. So overall, I really enjoy Star Wars Visions. If I had to give it a number score of sorts, I would probably give it a 7.5 or 8. Nothing felt perfect only because this was not the best Star Wars I've ever seen or not the best anime I've ever seen. Give these anime studios, the Japanese studios that made these, or even more, because there's so much talent in the Japanese industry when it comes to Japanese animation. Find some middle ground. I understand that there's rules in the Star Wars universe and there's canon, and I know a lot of people are very specific with, oh, Star Wars has to be this way or Star Wars has to be this way. But Star Wars is whatever it needs to be to tell a good story. Star Wars, whatever it needs to be cool. Star Wars is whatever it needs to be to make people feel. Star Wars is so much to so many different people that I think it would be a really cool idea if we get something different, something drastically different. This is a really cool shot in the arm that I think if we get a full-fledged Star Wars show or a full-fledged Star Wars movie, a lot of people are going to like it. This was just a sneak peek at I hope what the future is because I really freaking love this, and as a fan of anime and Star Wars, I really want to see this going forward in the future. Now, with saying that, I really recommend this if you're a fan of anime or a fan of Star Wars. Just give it a chance. It's really cool. But with saying that, I personally... Oh, my bad, I hit the mic. I personally enjoy it. And if you guys have watched it, I hope you have. If you haven't, I definitely give it a shot. Now, with saying that, thank you guys again so much for watching. And with saying that, I hope you guys have a good day.